1 second. Kitty, can you please just give me reassurance that there will be no more additional costs after this one, please? There will be no more additional costs after this one, okay? That's very important.
Is anyone really surprised? Anyone really surprised at all? Like, the first time I saw this update in my thing, I thought, okay, this is expected. They said that during the Wave 2, they're going to need to take financial again from Wave 2 backers. And I'm like, okay, that's basically what this says. It doesn't say specifically that only Wave 2 people will be paying for this, but it also did not explicitly say that the people who paid in Wave 1 will have to back again. However, looking on the internet, looking at the frickin' Discord, watching the King of Averages video, which is definitely check up on this. It's much better produced than my piece of crap videos. Anyway, yeah, we come to find out that yes, Wave 1 backers for Darkest Dungeon, the board game, will have to triple pay for the shipping in order to get their games produced, which is no surprise to anybody, really. If you're actually surprised by this, you really deserve to be in a mental institute. Like, you can say this just from the start. Like, if they have the money for production of Wave 2, why did they have to ask for the shipping? I mean, it's all Darkest Dungeon's money. Just use Darkest Dungeon's money to pay for the Darkest Dungeon product. But they didn't have that product. They don't have any money. They are completely freaking broke, and they are just milking it along slowly, as hard as they can. So, yeah. And, like, look at right here, which means a higher contribution than we asked in Wave 1. Because, of course, we're not just paying for shipping this time. For Wave 1, it was just shipping. Now, they have not begun work on production yet. So not only are we paying for shipping, we're paying for production of our games. And, of course, as we saw in the Wave 1, we are also going to be paying for the shipping and production of the games that are going right to Mythic's game store to be sold on the internet before any other backers who already paid for this, because who cares about you? You already paid for your product. If you ain't going to pay us more, F you, we're going to keep your product. We don't care.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks.
Mima, this is not how Kickstarter works. It's not a store. They don't have to do a product, yeah, because Mythic Games never thought that this thing would be a pre-order, right? Right? Click on the late pledge button to pre-order. Mythic Games thought of this as an extension of their game store, so that is a legitimate excuse, okay? And also, people who say that, oh, this is just Kickstarter, you need to deal with it, you are exactly the problem with Kickstarter, because people know, companies like Mythic know, that you're going to be there, right there on the front line, saying, oh, you just should have done that. How dare you think you can actually pre-order something on Kickstarter and actually expect to get the product? Ha ha ha. If you don't want this kind of stuff to happen again, you have to hold these stupid companies accountable one way or another. Either by requesting a refund, which, I mean, good luck getting a refund from this thing, right? Good luck. I think they're still on the first, they say they're still on the first day of refunds, but I this is going to be Mima just speculating and being a Debbie Downer or whatever you want to call it. I don't think they're giving any refunds. I know there are some people who said they got a refund on Facebook. I know there are some people who say they got a refund in the Discord. At least that's what what's it called? That's what I've been told. But I don't see any of that. If you go onto their Discord and search I got refund in Darkest Dungeon, like the only thing you have is in 50 years I got a refund check from Mythic, I'd be happy. Like, and I'm definitely not going to search for just refund, because that'll be like 18,000 pages. Like, yeah, sure. Some people will say, oh yeah, I saw plenty of people who said they got refunds in the Discord on the Facebook. But guess what? It costs nothing to make a Discord. It costs nothing to get a Facebook. I'm not saying Leo or whoever at Mythic are making burner accounts and saying, oh yeah, we totally got this, as an excuse to make the people who are asking for refunds to shut up. But that's exactly what I'm saying. Anyway, so we don't have any information as to how much it's going to be, because why would they tell us up front, right? They're going to wait until October 1st when contributions open. I heard on the KOA video they're going to release the number the day before the contributions open, even though they know exactly how much they're going to ask for everybody, which is why? Why not just tell us now? Anyway, and that contribution, it's not a contribution. First of all, like if you don't pay it, you don't get your game. You're not contributing to anything. That's either an added cost, or as undoubtedly what everyone's going to call it, and what it actually rightfully is a ransom. Pay us extra or you don't get your product. And that'll last for a month. Then November to December, working with the factory to ensure paper files are ready for printing. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? And December to January, estimated start of printing. This depends on when the factory finishes packing and shipping 6 seeds. Speaking of 6 seeds, let's go into that. They had to do the same thing for 6 seeds. They asked, we're going to go in for the all-in pledge. They had to ask for an additional $99 to get your game shipped. And that was the Trooper gameplay all-in. The Trooper gameplay all-in was $199 for the pledge. 50% of the pledge added on extra for shipping. Well, I guess shipping and production. What did they say? Yeah, they say it's just for the shipping cost. But considering they're still in production, and I'm sure they took these pledges before production, it was for production as well. Not to mention all the extra copies that are going to go to the game store, to their e-store, because, hey, they have to milk more money out of it, right? So, if it's an extra 50%, then you can expect that the Ancestral Pledge will be about $150, $175, something like that. On top of the extra $60, well, no, of course not. How could I be so silly? Not on top of the already $50 we got, because we are going to get a discount, as you can see in the KOA videos, in this middle paragraph here. So yes, alas, we're going to have to ask everyone to pay something, including those who have already paid for Wave 1, and we promised weren't going to have to pay again. But, and this is very important, we'll be withdrawing the amount they paid in Wave 1. Wow, that's like for free. No, it's not. It is not a discount to charge us extra, and then charge us extra on top of that, but saying, oh, wait, we're going to charge you an extra $150. But since you already paid us $50, it's only an extra $100. Fuck you. Okay? Also, there's a blatant, I guess this is like a Facebook post or a text message between him and KOA, because KOA is an actually big streamer, YouTuber, whatnot. There is a blatant lie right in the text that you can see. It says, you can't even see, there we go. We are still finding day and night to deliver a background, but we still look forward for Mythic Games. All the money we raise for Wave 2 will be used solely to deliver Wave 2. That's a lie. They have not produced the game yet. So, what money are you using to produce the game? Are we just going to assume that you paid everything up front? No. And also, like, don't even lie like you're not printing extra copies to sell on your e-store. So that's a lie right there. And let's see, what else do we have to complain about? So from the start of contribution to the estimated start... Oh, this is the start of printing. So considering like 1 or 2 months to the end of printing, that is 3, 4, 5... About 5 or 6 months between the contributions until you get the game. So, what do you think the odds are that we're going to have more unexpected add-ons, more unexpected costs? Whoops, we used all the money for production, but we need like $25 more for shipping. We're sorry. And we still don't know what's going to happen with 6 Siege. They could still pull that shit because it's still in printing. So yeah, that's the state of the game for Mythic Games in the Darkest Dungeon Kickstarter. We had already had 50, so you can probably expect an extra one because they're not taking this out. Like, if they need 100 from everybody, they're going to charge everybody 150 because the people who already paid are going to be stupid enough to think, oh, I'm getting a $50 discount. This isn't that bad. So whatever the pledge total they say you need for Wave 2, add the pledge to that. I mean, subtract the pledge from that, and that's how much they actually need from everybody. Because they're not just throwing money at the table. Oh, here's also the pinned comment from Marco in the Discord. You will not be asked for more if you contributed during Wave 1. That was a lie. They actually posted, someone posted in the Discord. Let's see if I can bring that up real quick.
Just 1 second. Kitty, can you please just give me reassurance that there will be no more additional costs after this one, please? There will be no more additional costs after this one, okay? That's very important.
It was very important, just not important enough to actually live up to it, right? So yeah, that is the state of the game for Darkest Dungeon, the board game. Honestly, the best thing that could happen is the people who are Wave 2 for Darkest Dungeon, the board game, you need to cut off the sunken cost fallacy. They're not... This could still just be... Like, this is just Mima worst case scenario, okay? Nothing I know to show this other than everything they've done so far. But this could just very well be Mythic Games about to go under. We need to make sure we pay all our employees pretty good for their time off and give Leo a nice big golden parachute. So, like, don't. Unless the cost is just like $20, then yeah, maybe, sure, why not? But it's undoubtedly going to be over 100, even with your quote-unquote discount. Yeah, just don't. Cut it off. Let Mystic burn into hell just like it's supposed to. Because ruin has come to our family. Yeah, and until next time, take care.